Hello everyone. Today we'll learn about accounting concepts. There will be 3 to 4 videos of this accounting concepts, conventions and principles, one video for each. Okay. So today we'll learn about accounting concepts. What is the meaning of accounting concepts? First of all, in the starting of the videos, I had told you about what is accounting. Okay, so what is accounting? Accounting is basically a language. Okay, what is the role of the language? It communicates the results of business operations to various parties. What are the business operations? Whatever the business produces, whatever it sells to the customers, the raw materials, whatever it purchases for the production, everything comes under business operations. Okay, so the way this business operations are communicated to various parties, in a sense, to the creditors, to the investors, to the customers. Okay, so the language in which these business operations are communicated to various parties is known as accounting, and accounting is known as the language of business. So there's one phrase for this: language of business. Okay, so this is associated, accounting is associated not only with the business. Okay, so if I am having the business, it's not associated or not related only to my business, but it's associated to everyone who are interested in accounting, who are interested in maintaining accounting. Okay, so for example, say housewives are there, they keep a note of how much expenses were there in the previous month, what the new expenses that must be anticipated, what all we need as a household. So all that, whatever housewife does, is known as accounting. Okay, so she is also associated with accounting. Okay, and everyone who are interested in maintaining records of whatever expenses, whatever losses, whatever takes place in their lives, they are associated in this concept of accounting. Okay, so there is this is known as accounting concept. Okay, now what is the importance of accounting concept before learning what are the different types of accounting concepts? Okay, so what is the importance? First of all, so it's reliable to what? It's reliable to my life, it's related to my business. Okay, it's uniform. Okay, so if you go in America, there also they will be maintaining accounting in the same manner in which India does. Okay, so they are uniform. Okay, idhar alag udhar alag aisa nahi hoga. Okay, so you will be able to understand accounting uh, in any state or any country. It's like uniform, it's same anywhere you go. Then it's accepted basis of measurement. Okay, this is accepted by everyone as a basis of measurement of what? Measurement of expenses and incomes, measurement of losses and profits. Getting it? Next is, it gives proper information as to how much did the business purchase the raw materials. Okay, how much did the business produce with that raw material, how much were the losses, how much did it sell, how much is yet to be sold, everything, all the proper information, all the expenses, losses, everything is communicated properly. It gives exact information of all the business operations. Okay, and the last importance is valid and appropriate assumptions. Okay, so it's valid, basically it's accurate in nature, and it's appropriate assumptions. Okay, assumptions in a sense, जो भी प्रॉफिट है वो हम लोग एंटिसिपेट नहीं करते हैं, वी आर नॉट अज्यूमिंग एनीथिंग. ओके, जो हुआ है वही बोलते हैं हम लोग. ओके, एग्जैक्टली वी आर कम्युनिकेटिंग व्हाट हैज हैपेंड. वी आर नॉट एंटिसिपेटिंग अरे ये होगा, अरे वो होगा. Okay, not होगा, ये हुआ है already. Okay, so this was the importance, and now let's move on to accounting concepts. So what are the different types of accounting concepts? So business entity is the first concept, money measurement, cost concept, consistency concept, conservatism, going concern, realization, accrual, dual aspect, disclosure, materiality, and matching concept. These are the 10 to 11 concepts that are used in accounting. Okay, these are basically the principles of accounting. So what is the first concept? First is business entity. Now what is business entity? एंटिटी मतलब एक पर्सन होता है या फिर एक सेपरेट ऐसा बॉडी रहता है. ओके, सो बिजनेस इज अ सेपरेट बॉडी इन द आइज ऑफ अकाउंटिंग. ओके, बिजनेस इज सेपरेट फ्रॉम द ओनर. अगर मैं ओनर हूँ एक बिजनेस की, तो द बिजनेस इज सेपरेट फ्रॉम मी. ओके, इवन इफ आई एम रनिंग द बिजनेस, I am the owner of the business, still we two are different. Okay, I am a natural person, business is a artificial person, so we are different. Okay, then is money measurement. How is accounting done? In terms of money it's done. Okay, so whatever I record in my books is done with respect to money. Okay, if I purchase machinery, I write how much was the cost of the machine. If I pay money to someone or give money to someone, how much money I gave to the person, that is written. Okay, so it's money measurement. It measures how much money comes in and how much money goes out. Then is cost concept. Now what is cost concept? In this, whatever we purchase, whatever we sell, it's recorded with respect to historical cost or acquisition cost. Okay, so what is historical cost or what is acquisition cost? The cost at which I acquired the product, or the cost at which I gave the product to somebody else. Okay, that is acquisition cost. It's also known as historical cost. Historical cost क्यों? Because हिस्ट्री में था वो कॉस्ट, हिस्ट्री में था. टुडे दैट कॉस्ट में भी डिफरेंट. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल से यू कैन टेक ब्रेड. ओके, तो during our childhood, one loaf of bread used to come at 10 rupees. Now today the cost has increased. Okay, so we'll record 10 rupees ka cost, not this cost. Okay, but in case of assets, those which are fixed assets, उस केस में loaf is not a fixed asset. Okay, बट एक एग्जाम्पल के लिए दिया मैंने. अगर समझो कौन सा भी फर्नीचर है, तो वो टाइम पे 200 रुपए मैंने खरीदा, तो 200 रुपए में फर्नीचर खरीदा था. तो टुडे आल्सो when recording the sale, when recording any transaction of that furniture, I will look at it as 200 rupees only. Okay, I will not take today's current price. Historical cost लूंगी मैं. एक्विजिशन कौन से कॉस्ट पे लिया था मैंने, 200 रुपए में लिया था, तो 200 रुपए रिकॉर्ड करूंगी मैं. नाउ कंसिस्टेंसी कंसेप्ट. कंसिस्टेंसी कंसेप्ट इन अ सेंस, आई हैव टू बी कंसिस्टेंट इन रिकॉर्डिंग द अकाउंट्स. ओके, आज मैंने रिकॉर्ड किया, कल मैंने किया नहीं, परसों मैंने कंटाला किया. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. ओके, every day I have to be consistent. Whatever transaction I come across, my business comes across, I will have to record it in my books. Conservatism. So conservatism is you are not anticipating profit, but you are anticipating losses. Now for example, my mother always tells me ना, पेपर देने के बाद मैं जब भी आती हूँ, my mother always tells me कितना मिलेगा. तो अगर 20 marks में से if I am getting 17 marks, I should not tell her 17. Okay, I should tell her 15. 2 marks, I have to anticipate that I will lose that 2 marks. Okay, never ever I will say 17 rupees or 18 rupees. I do not have to anticipate profit, I have to anticipate losses. Okay, why? Because कल को अगर मैंने 17 marks मुझे expected था and I get 15, so I will feel bad. But if I am anticipating 15 only and if I get 17, then I will be of course happy, right? So I have to anticipate losses. Then next is going concern. So we need to be optimist in this case. Whenever we are conducting a business, okay, whenever we are running a business, we should anticipate positive concepts about that, positive things about our business. Okay, so the business should be always running in the eyes of the owner. ऐसा नहीं मतलब ना 1 साल चलेगा मेरा बिजनेस, 2 साल चलेगा, 3 साल चलेगा, उसके बाद बंद हो जाएगा. I should not assume that. Okay, I should assume that my business will go on for years and years and years. Okay, positivity. Then next is realization. So realization, what is realization? Whenever I realize income, realize in a sense whenever I earn income or I receive income, okay, that time I will record my income in the books. Okay, somebody is coming, he took rupees 10,000 from me. Okay, now that person, he promises me to pay that 10,000 rupees back to me after a few days. So I will record it that time. Okay, पहले ही I will not record it before he promises me. उसके पहले ही I will not record that 10,000 in my books. कल को अगर उसने दिया नहीं तो whenever he promises me कि 10,000 मैं दूंगा, पक्का दूंगा. Okay, I will record it at that time, or whenever I will actually receive that 10,000, उस time I will record. Okay. Then next is accrual. Accrual is also same concept, but here both the concepts, that is income and expenses, both are included. Okay, income तो same ही है. जब भी I will realize it, whenever I'll earn it or whenever I will receive it, that time I will record it. But expenses का भी वैसा ही है. Whenever I will have to pay, whenever the due date is near or whenever I will actually pay the expenses, that time I will record it in my books. Okay, then disclosure. Sorry, dual aspect. Dual aspect matlab whatever transaction I will record in my books, I will record it in two ways. Okay, so here the two aspects are debit and credit. Now this will be learning in your future videos. Okay, so debit or credit. समझो, if I'm as I told you, I gave 10,000 to my friend. Okay, so I give 10,000, so that is my expense. Okay, money is going out from my pocket. Okay, so that is one aspect. Another aspect is he is receiving, that my friend is receiving that 10,000. So these two aspects I will record it in my book. Okay, 10,000 भले मेरे पास से गया, but वो रिसीव कर रहा है ना. So these both the concepts I will record. समझो कल किसी ने मुझे if I purchase some machinery, if I purchase some asset, then I am purchasing it, but the seller, he is selling me the machine, right? So these both the concepts I will record in my books. So this is dual aspect. Next is disclosure. Now I don't need to explain this concept to you all. Just remember in mind that you have to be transparent in your activities. Okay, you have to disclose everything in your books. Okay, समझो 10,000 में से 1,000 you मतलब आपके पास से 10,000 गए हैं, but from that 10,000 1,000 rupees you are paying electricity bill, तो वो भी आप लोग को डिस्क्लोज करना है. ओके, सो 10,000 मेरा गया, उसमें से 1,000 आई विल बाइफर्केट बेसिकली. ओके, सो उसमें से 9,000 आई गेव टू माय फ्रेंड, 1,000 आई गेव टू द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पर्सन. ओके, एज अ पार्ट ऑफ माय इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल. तो दिस बोथ द थिंग्स आई विल डिस्क्लोज. ओके, कुछ छुपाना नहीं है, कुछ ज्यादा आप लोग को झूठेपन नहीं करना है. समझा? मटेरियलिटी. Disclose info affecting various decisions. समझो कोई भी डिसीजन है, if it's not affecting your business decisions, then it's okay. But if it's affecting your business decisions, तो वो आप लोग को 100% and 200% आप लोग को वो disclose करना है. Okay, समझो आप, as I said, my friend has promised me to pay me rupees 10,000 in the future. Is it affecting my business at the moment? नो, उसने मुझे पैसा दिया ही नहीं है ना वापस, तो फिलहाल तो मेरा कुछ बिजनेस डिसीजन नहीं मतलब अफेक्ट हो रहा है. सो इफ आई डोंट रिकॉर्ड इट एट द मोमेंट इन माई बुक्स, देन इट्स फाइन. बट whenever he will pay me the 10,000 rupees back to me, okay, that time I will have to record it, because 10,000 मेरे business में आया, my business decision is getting affected. So that is materiality. And the last one is matching concept. Okay, so matching concept is your समझो there are 2 years का data that you are having. Okay, previous year that is say 24-25 में आप लोग का profit था 9,000. This year it should be somewhat matching, even if it's not exactly matching, it should be somewhat matching. This year का profit it should be around 10,000, 11,000, close to 9,000. Okay, 9,000 में से एकदम 90,000 में गया, 90,000 पे गया, तो that's not matching concept. It should be somewhat matching. Okay, इधर उधर थोड़ा different चलेगा, but overall it should be same. Okay, 9,000 पे से 11,000 हो गया, ठीक है. 9,000 में से 8,000 हो गया, ठीक है. But if it's drastically changing, then this concept is not being followed in your business. Okay, so that is all for today's video. Please like, share and subscribe.